Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's GleeCon, and I'm here once more bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to do a Dire Maul West run today. There's only one... Well, it's technically two quests, but there's only one real quest in that dungeon. We just got a group together and we're walking back for... I forgot I had gone like I was going to turn in all this stuff, and then I decided not to. So yeah, I had to walk back there from Moonglade. I've been flying, but it gave me time to recruit this party, so... So we'll see where everybody is coming from the disparate regions of the world. They're coming from Menethil or something like that. So only the most recent recruit, which is the tank, who I don't know where he's at. He's in Dun Morag. So it says, I see. So, we'll have to wait a little bit for them to travel over as we do a little research, but there's just not a ton. I just want to make sure that we do that quest. So we do have to cut around here. We can turn in Pucelin while we're right here. Hey, we might as well, right? Let's get that out of the way while we're waiting. So this quest, I never picked it up. We did pick it up yesterday on the Hordes level, Horde quest, whatever, episode that we did for Dire Maul East. I did go after the fact and re-pick up this quest, or actually that person had shared it with me. So I went and completed it off camera so that you guys didn't have to watch that one again, and I was kicking myself for not doing it the first time we played. Felt like might as well, right? Get a little bit of loot and gold or whatever for doing this. So, got a couple warriors. We got a lot of melee DPS. This one's probably the least run one. Alright, so this was turning in the Book of Incantations that Pucelin had stolen from this guy who is one of the Shen'dralar. Now we are neutral with the Shen'dralar because we never talked to him before. I regret nothing, stranger. The Queen has long since passed. The works of the Shen'dralar have been marred by the madness of Prince Tortheldrin. I seek only freedom. Escape. Who's Prince Tortheldrin? Maybe he's within Dire Maul?
You have found it. A curse upon that miserable imp. Alas, my material possessions are meager at best. You may choose from what I have to offer.
What a neat sword. Oh, before we turn that in, actually, we need to go ahead and change over to my ret, because I'm going to be DPSing today. Bunga, bunga, bunga. Alright, so we're going to put our DPS gear back in play. Oh, that's a necklace, yeah. That's only 81 against undead. Okay. They made a StarCraft joke. Okay, so they're all marching on in. A lot of them are actually flying over the Feather Moon. So, if you look at our current sword, it is 57.4 DPS. This Sprinter's sword is interesting. It is a two-handed sword, way weaker, but every time you hit, you have a chance to get your run speed up. It's kind of cool. And some decent leather boots. I'll take it, but kind of a novelty. Alright, so... Because, like, what am I going to do? I have a chance? What am I going to run by and hopefully hit squirrels as I run and maybe get little boosts here and there? It's kind of neat. It's a kind of weird idea. Maybe, like, a Warsong Gulch sword. Like, I could see some kind of world where you're trying to make that thing work. Notably in like a Warsaw, like PvP. I could see that, PvP situations. But then you're having to use two-handed swords. So who knows? Yeah, we've been doing a lot. I think we could probably finish Dire Maul tomorrow. And there's a small chance we kind of screw it up, but I don't really think so. I think we're going to just do one final Dire Maul run, and whatever we don't get, we're going to throw... we're going to throw to the Vanity Project. Whether that's a tribute run or not, I'm not sure. It sounds like the tribute run is got with most of the quests. There are not a lot of quests there. And then we're just going to kind of explore and do some things on Wednesday's final episode of the year on New Year's Eve. In the meantime, you'll get another episode of Final Fantasy out of me too. And I've been really cruising. A couple of these articles that I thought were going to be individuals actually turned out to be like a bunch checked off all at once. So we are caught up. We are on Onyxia, which is actually past where we're at. And I'm just going to keep cruising on that lore. At some point, I might stop and pause and let us catch up on the game. But we have plenty to work ahead on. And I'd rather get a little ahead than have to play catch-up later on, because even though we are doing Onyxia, there's some other things we're not, we haven't done the Dire Maul stuff yet. There are other things that are going to slow us down, so. And then we will get stuck for a while. Like, there's a solid chance we're going to be, like, running Arathi Basin a bunch of times to do some quests on retail, so. There are times when we will slow down and... Actually, that goes against what I'm saying. Alright, so... The tank is still not even on this continent yet. So we have a little bit of time still. Oh, that was one of the elite. Gordok. So the eastern side, which we ran yesterday, was a lot of trees. And then mixed with some satyrs. And there was an evil blood elf boss. There was a couple satyr bosses. And there was a water elemental in there. Probably summoned by some of these guys. Some imps. So we had imps. Basically, we had a mixture of satyrs and blood elf or evil high elf type things, and the things that they've summoned. I'm pretty sure north is the one that's completely surrounded by ogres. I know there's a lot of trees also in west, so we're gonna find out what west is today. Probably a similar mixture. It seems like this is like ancient elves, but we had no ogres. Notably, there were no ogres on the west side. Oh. Hopefully he just got DC'd. Now they are offline though. We'll give them a minute to get... Yeah, it says most of us are adults. This is such an old game. Most of us are adults and will at least say, sorry, I gotta go. Right. Alright, so this is our Dire Maul West area. Where we will wait for our squad. I mean, and he was over here. So... I'm just saying, yeah, because the tank is now offline, but I said he was on the boat too, so it's unlikely he logged on the boat on purpose. This guy has a little swift horse. Swift Palomino. I still don't have a Swift mount yet, but we're going to be doing that one soon. She has a regular warhorse like me, not Swift. Alright, so 3 of our people are here. The rogue is almost there, and then we're just waiting on our tank to arrive. But we will give them a few, and then we'll try and find another tank. And that might mean I have to redo this pause, or we could maybe start clearing. We could start clearing a couple trees if we needed to. Yeah, hopefully whatever they got on the boat and just DC'd. When the rogue gets here, we can start clearing a couple things here and there. But yeah, hopefully we get lucky on that one. So I've been planning out some other quests. I've got the spreadsheet for those of you that use the spreadsheet. I've pretty much, this is it. This is all that it's going to go up through right here. We got the end in sight finally. I'm doing the Silithus quests that are not tied into the Encourage war effort. Just started working on those. Then I'm going to map out the war effort quests and then tag any ruins and Temple of Encourage. It looks like Zul'Grub has very few, but it's because it really expanded our class quest list. There's a ton of class quest stuff available. I'll give this, like, I don't know, 2 more minutes, and then I'll start advertising for another tank. Because they might have got DC'd in a bad way, or who knows. Anyway, so almost all of those are going to be vanity project stuff, or we can't do them in the first place because we don't have classes that are level 60, and even with a couple that we do, we're not geared enough. Like, it's such a long, grueling process. Those quests, and the ones... Okay. Yeah, he probably would have got back on. So now we're back to the recruiting. And we'll see what we got. If we can get another person. So we'll see if they want to do any kind of clearing of packs early. Because Enoch said I could try to take. He's got a shield on his back, so. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go in there and see what we want. Wait for Rogue. There she goes. And then I'll keep advertising since our guy left. Invite Tankin Spankin. There we go. Alright, now we have a real tank on the way. We're gonna kill a couple mobs. Whoa. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't really have a lot of okay, let's go for this guy. That seems like a lot of work. Why? How far away is this guy? So alright, so we're just going to be clearing as many trees as we can. I think we really have to clear the big trees. I don't know which ones we have to clear for sure, but this is kind of neat if you look at it like it's like these little halls. So. I keep forgetting to put my my seal on, but it's like a hunting hall almost, the way that it works on the outside. Kind of cool. But yeah, so far we're fighting petrified treants. It looks like maybe they're a slightly different kind of treant from the other wing. I'm just kind of going chill on my mana. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Okay. So there's a Shen'dralar wisp as well. So that thing in the middle is the first pylon. So yeah, we basically need to clear the whole first pylon. I think this is more... Uh-oh, I think we just pulled a big pack of dudes. Okay, so I'm gonna go after this healing guy. Wait for him to try to heal. Try to get that dude. Okay. Dang it. Okay, so now we're gotten it down to these guys. I mean, honestly, we're going okay with the healer and the other guy tanking. It's fine. Okay, there's an Ironbark Protector. Alright, so let's get these other guys first. Alright, so the Ironbark Protectors are really where crap. Exit. Yeah, we pulled an extra pat. No harm, no foul. Okay, so we managed to get out of there. That was okay. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Alright, so yeah, we did. We pulled these guys. These are the ones we need to kill everyone in here, because they are the ones that as the last boss summons every single one. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So these guys will, yeah, all come and wreck you. Cool, and we're getting a lot of Savage Fronds too, so we're gonna have to make a trip back to Eastern Plaguelands at some point to go turn in all these Savage Fronds, and that will be something off the Vanity project that we're just slowly working on right here. So isn't that cool? I would like to, let's pull them over here to the corner. Alright, so here we go with another little pack. Where's our dude? Is he on his way? Yeah, okay, so he's over to this continent, our actual tank. And then we just continue to kill. Yeah, this is not too bad. So far, it's just various different treants. I really think this one is more treant focused. It's just this big open room. I'm pretty sure all this side of the dungeon is just this big open room. I keep missing on that. Whoa. Yeah, because we don't want the... Now let her heal up. Alright, so this will be our second protector that we're killing. And now we don't have, if you look at this squad, this is all no AoE, very little. Got another one incoming right now. Yeah, so nice. So far we're just going slow and smooth. This is not going to be like the last one where it's like, oh, let me do this and I'll eventually learn. No. This is just this is just the one time we're ever going to do this quest, so... this little instance. Most likely. I mean, unless we have to do it for like a epic class quest or something later on, which we might. Oh, my neck. I slept on my neck bad last night. It's killing me today. Alright, got him. Yeah, so let's go clear the rest of these pats. Clear these edges. Because those guys are like, oh, I think she forgot to... So there's two. Okay, so we're gonna pull this one off into the hallway. Alright, yeah, so we got a couple of those walking around. Gotta kill them all. I mean, they're kind of cool looking, these little treants. Somebody got, disarmed. Yeah. Like, there's more pats right there. I mean, and really, they do. They just keep going around and around and around. There's just so many. Where's our dude? Okay, our dude he's making his way over. So he's landed and he's in the land now. Okay. So got that turd. We're getting them. Slowly but surely, these stupid protectors. We'll let her drink up There's at least those two. I don't know how many more. Plus there's a couple other dudes. Okay, I'll get that buff back going on us. Nuns, yeah, so yeah, we're doing fine. I mean, now, granted, we have yet to actually experience a real challenge. So there's that. It's just really the same thing. Pull a few packs of dudes. And we will make sure that we are Does he need in? Well, he's not here yet. He landed over there. Alright, so... I mean, he's not here yet. He's almost here. Alright, let's pull this little pack. That way the little pat can't get us. Okay, so... I feel like I'm kind of, we're all kind of working together to... So we got the healing, we got the... I mean, you know, as Rat Pally, there's not a lot I can really do. So, at least I can try to not be a liability. Yeah. That's true. Okay, another living essence. We had a lot of those drop on the last one. Let's pull that guy. Let's pull him back to the corner. We want to pull this pack back to the corner too, because that pat is coming. Alright, so... You got Fire Bloom, huh? Alright, so we gotta go get that other pack. There's another cluster of dudes right there. Where's our dude? Well, he's made it across the water. The struggle is real, my friend. Alright, we'll let her get going on her drinking. There's our dude right there. There is one more pack of trees on that side. Alright. There's another one. So many of these dudes. Really gotta, really gotta, like, I don't know, count your guys? Okay, so let's go get this other one. This might be our last one. I think that might be the last one. I thought the other one was, so I think we're getting close to the final. We're getting close to the final, like, being actually ready to have this whole floor cleared out. I mean, this is a pretty cool little wing if it's really just like this, if it's just one big room, and you just go upstairs. I could get with that. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so there's another pack of dudes right there. And then we're going to have to clear that pylon. I think we cleared all the... I think we cleared all the guys. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of greenness on them. But yeah, this is pretty... pretty good. Alright, where's our tank at? Is our tank here? No, I think the tank is here for real. Here he comes to save the day. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, so we clear out all these mobs over here. Here's another little package of dudes. Yeah, that's true, it does. Alright, so, I mean, we've done pretty good, though. Honestly, we could four-man this place at the rate that's going. Now, I don't know if we could four-man the bosses. Also, I don't know how hard those guys are going to hit. Those elemental dudes. But this is basically... I think this is probably a good area for farming and full clearing or whatever. We got a couple more packs to clear out on the other side. And we will get those guys in the middle at the end. We already got those two. Alright, so we got just a couple packs to go. Alrighty. Oh, the tank is here. He's here to fight with us. There we go, just trying to tag. Just trying to tag our different dudes. So now we have a real tank, which is fun. That'll be good. I mean, it'll just speed things up, really. And... cool. Alright, so now we just have one more pack. Then the pylon, then we go upstairs. Upstairs is where we can pick up the quest to get the rest of the pylons. It's a cool little golden bow there. Alright, so pretty easy. First room, you just gotta be methodical, and you have to clear it out. So it's like forced time-taking, you know? It's not like a complicated dungeon, very linear. It's just forces you to take your time and clear everything so that you don't get cooked at the very end. Okay. Alright. So then we need to go upstairs after this pylon. Don't even know where the stairs are at. Dang it, I used my thing on myself. Should have used a potion rather than that, but... oh well. So that's what they do. Okay. Next time I guess I'm going to have to use a divine shield. That would have been smarter. Alright, so now let me go ahead and give... yeah, so they do have an AoE, it's just chain lightning. The goal is to just pull them off in pairs. Just get them going as well as you can. See, but they're not very tough. Okay, so that's it. One pylon down. Alright. Yeah, so... oh, can we go around? Alright, so now we're gonna fight ghosts. This is my bread and butter right here. Oh, I think I'm silenced. Yeah, these guys are high DPS. Look, there's a little Eldritch Darter. Alright, so we're fighting some ghosts now. Cool. Dungeon's bigger than I thought. So we have some mobs. Just going all out on my mana. It's okay. I'd rather burn it than let it recharge. kind of go back and forth in that way. Alright, so we got a couple mobs here as we move along. Probably an invisible one gonna come. This will allow us to work our way through. This is just packs of ghosts. Yeah, what does that curse do? Oh, 2,000 damage. Yeah. No, don't. Yeah. They said, holy, amazing heals. That was... I'm not even gonna jump in to get my credit on that one, but that was me. That was teamwork on the heals there. But that's okay. That's it. I saw a need at that point. When I realized we all got hit with that at the same time, I was like, uh-oh, let me just switch over and be full heals. Yeah, that is a rough curse. An even smaller gnome. Oh, he's minied. There's the boss right there. I got silence. Yeah, these Eldritch spirits are rough. Yeah, so... I mean, there might not be much that we can pull right now, but... if they're all tethered, there's nothing we can do. Alright. Kind of trapped on this one. I mean, I could use my Blessing of Freedom, I guess. Alright, so... Alright, so this person is a pain. This is probably an optional boss here. Alright, little gnome, what you doing? Pulling these guys. Oh, man. I pulled too much threat. Yeah. That was on me. That was on me. I should have watched my threat. Let's see, I'll eat one of these and drink a juice, get myself up to snuff here. Rebuff. Put the buff boys back in action. She needs it anyway. Alright, I'll just rebuff everybody. Okay. Alright, so we're going after this guy as well as we can. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to fight the rest of those guys. We can work our way around. I'm pretty sure if you look at the map that we had... Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure they all connect, so... Yeah, we might as well just finish this little area. Yeah, this is safer. Alright, good. He's right on the fringe. Alright, so these stupid spirits... And at least it's ghosts, so I can do something as a Ret Pally. I mean, luckily there are enough, like, undead that I can still kind of shine sometimes. Alright. Yeah, that would be nice. This is when mages and druids come in clutch. The ability to decurse. They're complaining about the cursing. Oh, because he has that. Mages and druids only can decurse. Alright. I can't even tell where his... Oh, there's a soulbound. Okay. Oops, I used the wrong thing. I don't know who has the shrink. I guess I should save my stun for that, if that's really... Okay, not too shabby. Now we gotta go up these stairs. Couple more packs. These guys are annoying. These packs are way more annoying than the, trees were. Alright. This 4-pack I'll go in here. Okay, I bubbled myself there. It's that, that little ghost thing. That really gets you. I'm trying to see which one to go after. Okay. Thank goodness they interrupted that shrink. Okay. Alright, so we got the Curse of the Grave. Stinkin' Curse of the Grave. Yeah, Curse of Grave. I got this necklace. I don't know what that's... I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. It's a 3, 8, 10. Yeah, not worth it. Alright. Yeah, I should probably learn who does which curses. That'd be useful. Well, there you go. We got the Curse of the Grave right there. I got shrunk that time. Now I'm tiny. And I have Curse of the Grave. My mom was a gnome, my dad was a human. Okay. There is a dude, a quest somewhere up here. Somebody use a bandage on me. Alright, so now we're fighting more of these guys. Yeah, you gotta get... we gotta get the casters out of the way. Yeah, geez, this is a tough little squad here. Now you can see why this is an endgame dungeon. Alright. I mean, this is supposed to be like the hardest dungeon. Yeah, then we gotta go through that. What are these things called? Eldritch Specters. I mean, it's just a ton of mobs in an open area, really. I didn't even see that dude. Says he's a seether. Is he making fire? Looks like it. Like a pulsing fire over and over. Okay. Now I gotta pull these dumb dudes. This is pylon 2. Out of 5. It's either that or die. Oh, we got a Core of Elements too. That's another one we needed for our repeatable quest. Nice. I need some mana. They're like draining my mana, bro. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so we are pulling ourselves through here. Two down. Alright. Alright, so I think we go to this walkway and the quest is like in the middle. Yeah, we have no AoE. That's the AoE right there. I should probably drink some mana. So there we go, I got a little AoE. I can do a little. Alright, this time I'm gonna drink. Okay, so... Alright, they already started the next fight. There is our quest right there. The Madness Within. This is the one that I've been wanting to pick up.
Leave this place, stranger, lest it consume you.
What happened
as it
here,
has
Spirit?
all that it has touched.
Do you know of the Highborn, the
Do you know of the
Shen'dralar? I know
Highborn,
very little of
the
the Highborn and
Shen'dralar?
nothing of the Shen'dralar.
Shen'dralar were Queen Azshara's most revered.
I'm gonna have to read it faster. They were her most revered arcanist. It's within these very walls that the Queen's most important demands were processed, often in secret, after the destruction of the well and the subsequent lethargy that overcame the Highborn and Lesser Night Elf sects. The Prince of Eldrithalos Tortheldrin began construction of the pylons that you see littering the halls of the West Wing. Continue,
Do you know
please.
The Highborn, the
Prince plotted to imprison a demon of immense power behind a great force field. The pylons would channel latent energies into the field, keeping it operational. While imprisoned, Imulthar would serve as a battery of the populace of Eldrithalos. Fascinating. Continue, please.
Shen'dralar were Queen Azshara.
The siphoned energies would sustain the Highborn's magic, allowing those within the walls of Eldrithalos to feed their endless and growing magical pangs. Thousands of years passed, and the power required to keep Imulthar imprisoned while sustaining life within Eldrithalos began to shift. The cost to keep Imulthar bound grew to overshadow the rate which energy can be siphoned and distributed. The once net gain turned into a loss. I'm gonna have to kill something, aren't I?
Shen'dralar were Queen.
Highborn are ghosts that you see wandering through the courtyard and halls of Eldrithalar were slain, not by invading Gordok Odor's Staters, but by the Prince himself. We live in a world of endless tragedy.
Shen'dralar.
The people were destroyed in order to preserve the Prince's immortal life and near limitless powers. The power once divided among thousands now funnels into the Prince and Shen'dralar's zealots. Those few remaining survivors are directly feeding power into the pylons in order to keep Imulthar prisoned. Should the demon break free of its bonds, it would surely destroy what little is left of this once great bastion of Arcana. A very sad tale. Thank you, Spirit. The Madness
Have you heard
Within.
enough? Are you a woman of
Yeah.
action? This madness must come to an end. The age of the immortals has long since passed. Destroy the guardians surrounding the pylons to lower the force field. When this is done, destroy Imulthar. With the prince's power greatly reduced, attack the Nephilim. Lay the spirits of the city to rest, adventurer.
Okay, so we need to fight Imulthar, and after defeating the 5 pylons. So this is pylon 3. There is also a boss that does pat. It's like a hunter. So that's cool. So this side of the wing, you can see Tendrus Warpwood. He's really the boss down there. I don't know where Imulthar comes from, what the story is about all that, but basically the point of this whole dungeon is they drain your mana. They suck. But luckily they're not tethered very far. These mana revenants. And arcane aberrations of the 2 different kinds. Cool. Okay, so there are 5 pylons. This will be the 3rd. So that's an interesting story. So basically, they said that this place was designed to keep somebody... Like, there's the boss. Alright, let me drink. Because we definitely want to take this off. I don't remember which one you go. Because the bear charges around. Yikes. Okay, we'll try to kill her. Got him. Okay, those are defensive gauntlets. Yeah, but I don't care about that. Okay. So that's a 53, 60, like a 67 gauntlet compared to 39, 48, 58. It's really borderline. I'm not going to pick it. No, that was a heavy DPS spike. We got out of there though. It was all okay. We survived. All right. So, all right. All right, so I mean, we can, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so... Ooh, barely. I don't remember where those other ones are at. Over here, maybe? To the other side, maybe? I don't know. I mean, we can. Yeah, we killed all the trees, so we should be able to do this. You do not belong here. Ancients, rise against these intruders. And I think we have done... He's immune to stun, of course. So, this is a fight that I can't do anything other than just immobilize us, that's all. Nothing special. Yep. Cool. Alright, a staff that I cannot use. Look at the ancient equine spirit. That's freed. That's cool. Yeah, that's for the lot quest. Yeah. I think that's for the lock. Alright, so, uh-oh. So now we're in the circle room, I guess. If we look at the map from here, I see. We killed that guy, Tendra's Warpwood, and now we have the 2 more pylons. Ah, gotcha. Just really all we really need is those pylons. Ah. Okay. So we will need to come back here and do this all again in the future when we're doing our ancient barding. Yeah, so I'll have to do that soon too, to do the Blessed Ancient Barding, all that stuff. This is cool. So this is the Prison of Imulthar. Ah, here's the elementals. It's been a while since I've done this one. Oh, they all had that curse on them, I guess. There's more residual. There he is. Imulthar is the big dog. I'm remembering this now. Oh, we have to kill him. That's the actual quest. You mother stinker. We're pulling both. Crap. Not gonna go well. Bummer. As soon as I saw that second one get pulled, I could have laid on hands, but I don't think it would have made a difference. Bummer. But, you know, it happens. You gotta LOS those guys. We're doing very, very little line of sighting with our tanking. It was getting pulled no matter what. How'd they get up there? Yeah, so you gotta use the LOS to get out of there. And then you gotta kind of move the pack around in order to get out of that lightning storm, too. So, you know, it's the difference between experienced tanks and unexperienced tanks. I don't. This is a tough end game dungeon. DPS is very high with, you know, elemental damage and stuff like that, but nothing in this game is really. It's the same strategies for everything. You could be doing, you know, Blackrock Depths. I mean, not Blackrock Depths. Black Fathom Deeps, and you're gonna have the same strategy as you're gonna have right here, which is just manipulate line of sight to pull the packs so that you don't get overwhelmed, and that's the name of the game. Be aware of packs. I mean, there's not a lot. There's not a lot that the game can throw at you other than that, you know. But we're close. We just got to make it through these last few pats, and I can't do anything because of it's arcane. Because of its. I think Rhett is still probably. There's that horse, that Queen Spirit. It's cool. Yeah, so this dungeon is taking a little bit of time. It's a pretty solidly long instance, deceptively long. It's just big, massive arena-style rooms that have tons, pack after pack after pack to clear. Somehow we're getting a little bit of reputation, maybe from the bosses. I'll wait for the other guy to get there. But for future packs. So we LOS this guy, so he comes back over here. Okay. Yeah, so we just... Easy peasy.
Out of range.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we want to make sure that these circling dudes are also out of the picture. These residual monstrosities. Oh, little babies come out of them? Alright. I mean, we can try pulling this pack again if we want to. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so... yeah, the goal is to try to not let him cast his little... There you go, another core of elements. Let me go ahead and drink some more juice. Alright, so there's a pylon, and then we have another pylon. We basically pulled the two pylons out. We've cleared our way to the two pylons, really. So that's good. Right, easy peasy. That guy just mana drained the heck out of me. I shouldn't have even mana drained him. Yeah, here's a residual one. I mean, I shouldn't have even drank my mana. Okay. And we're fighting these. There's a highborn summoner in there. I don't know why he's summoning Imulthar. I kind of feel like I need to go back and... oh, look, there's another one. Oh, no. Oh. Good. Pull this guy over here. Oh, man. All right. Cool. Yeah, the little buttholes. They are nasty. That's true. But this is the final room. And we're more or less in a good spot. You know, I think we're doing... And it's kind of, this is a cool dungeon, and it's kind of starting, you're kind of starting to see how it's going to go in Burning Crusade. You know, you're starting to get these arcane elementals and stuff like that. Ouch. Gosh, my neck. I'm telling you, I'm falling apart, guys. It's not one thing, it's another. We had last, past week or so, I've been sick as a dog. And then now you get me onto this one, and there's another one of these fools. Oh no, another one? Pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him. Pull. Oh no. He's evading. Oh man. Gosh. Ugh. Yeah, we can finish with them. So the tank just quit right at the end. It's okay. Um... Alright, so we'll see if we can get another one, otherwise we'll go without them. Said, I'm going to Home Depot, and then bounced. So, bad luck on tanks today, team. But that's okay. We're right at the end. We have to... If it fails and it falls apart, it is what it is. But, I mean, we have another warrior, so it's not like we don't have anybody. We have the fourth pylon pretty much cleared. So we just need to get inside and get that last pylon. Like I said, the tank, it was some poor pulling. That's definitely part of our experience here. The fact that we have no AoE and we're all melee, that's hurting us some too. It's definitely part of our struggles. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Oops, wrong door. Alright. Alright, so... Okay, so we can try a pack or two. They're making their way here from Stormwind, it seems like. So we might be on pause and hiatus. How are we on time right now at this record? We're already running long. Let's at least try that. That'll speed things up a little bit. We got 2 minutes on that. That's fine. So, that's cool. Alright, so let's look at kind of what else we got going on here. Like I said before, we don't really need to look at that. So the way that Madness Within works, once you get this quest, it is turned in back on him, and then he gives you a quest called the Treasure of Shen'dralar. It says return to the Athenaeum. In the library in the Athenaeum. So it's in the library side. So I don't even know where that is. Look around by the stairs. It's very big. You can't miss it. So is that on Dire Maul East? There's not a lot of comments. I prefer to do it in 2 runs as it's quick, a lot of backtracking. I know, that would be dope. I haven't seen any so far. I just don't know. We might, so that means we might have to run Dire Maul East again. Whatever, that is what it is. It's not a big deal. Library side. Dire Maul Library. It's a key subzone connecting Dire Maul North and West. Oh, okay. So where? Alright. not going to use these. I'll go DPS on myself. And go here. So we'll see what we can do. I can switch over to my heal gear if needed. Anyway, so we're close to being able to pull this. We already pulled like most of this pylon. Yeah, LOS this guy back behind the thing. So if we're just smart about that. Then it'll be okay. Maybe it's in there. Now, if you were a rogue, you could probably go turn it in yourself. Okay, got him. So now that pylon's destroyed. Okay. Okay. We only have one pylon left. And we already cleared most of the way to that one, too. Here's the last pylon. Which the library is, if we look at a map, I'm not even sure. I think maybe it's down there. It says it's connecting. This is north, I think. So it's probably like this area. Like down there. We're at the big dog. We haven't taken him yet. We're clearing the last pylon. Alright, so... yeah, got some mobs here. Not too shabby. He's working his way over. What is this little thing? Winter's Presence in Stranglethorn? Alright, so... I got 4 core of elements off that guy. This place is great for this, if you wanted to get some Argent Dawn rep out of running Dire Maul. That's cool. Alrighty. I mean, we're pretty pot committed. It's been a slow and amateurish run, but it's okay. Okay, we got 4 little arcane dudes. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little arcane dudes. Come on, come back here. Come to Papa. Come to Mama. So I hopefully we will not have to. We just have to go turn it in the library, which is good to know. Okay, we only have 3 dudes. Now we kind of cleared him out a little better. Yeah, if we pull that lightning pat, we're cooked. Alright. Honestly, there haven't been that many mana unstable mana guys running around. Did they clear me? Did he like innervate me or whatever that's called? Not innervate. What's that shaman thing? You little jerk. Alright, after this, our last pylon will be free. The demon is loose. Quickly, we must restrain him. He's eating. He just ate the highborn summoners. He's chomping some high elves. Alright, so... I'm gonna stun him now, I might as well stun him. Because there's another one coming right there. They're moving way slower now. Oh, man. What a little jerk. What a little jerk you are. Yeah, they just keep channeling AoE until they die. Easy, just like we drew it up. Okay, our dude is flying in. Okay. Alright, so... we gotta look at a better map of this, right? The Dire Maul... Classic Library. Let's see if we can get a really good map. No. Dire Maul Classic Map. That's what we want. Baller. They said they have a library in their house. Okay, so... Can I look at this map here? That's Dire Maul exterior. Cool. Dire Maul east. West. But it's not really listing things for me. I think it's that little area right there. It's a paladin. The paladin warrior book, so we'll have to roll if we get it. I'm thinking it's that area, but I'm not 100% sure. Can I find a better map? Okay, 7 is Prince. Oh, he's after. So that's where we're gonna go. Tortheldrin. Okay. Alright, and then, so I guess by the prince, maybe? And what does 1 say? 1 is the library, so right behind the prince is where we turn that chest in. Okay, cool. So I was wrong when I said... $70,000? That's crazy. Yeah, like some of that stuff, 70,000 gold? Nah, I'm good. I mean, we're doing okay with pretty decent set of, just blues, but... They're talking about... Yeah, World Dragons are something we're gonna have to do soon because we need that quest. That's what I was saying, going back to the spreadsheet. Alright, so we're fine on the map. I think we get it now. That's all good. Going back over to my spreadsheet here. So we'll have Silithus. We have Dire Maul North, which is like mostly books. So I'm not even really worried about it. We're going to run that one time. Almost all of those are books. Yeah. Same with Kazakh and Azure Ghosts. But I mean, we'll do what we have to do. We'll murk ourselves out. So it might have to come later. Look at that. So there's a Discord. That's what I really want to do is look, is that a... Is that a Discord for world bosses? Because if that's the case, that's, I want to be in on that. For this cluster in instance, I don't know what do they mean, like just anybody? Okay. Alright, so they're on their way down here. Hopefully now this is a real... I mean, we're really very close. I don't even know how many paths, if any, are in that tunnel. Because I'm pretty sure that tunnel is the tunnel to the library, and we're just about done. So this ended up taking us a long time. Mostly because we just started slow and we've had tank trouble. That's typically what will do it, especially since I can heal on this character. We're not usually going to have DPS, or DPS trouble isn't really a thing because you need everybody to fail. And I can heal, you know, moderately well. I would honestly say, looking at my character, I feel more solid as a healer than the healer that I've been, but I could be 100% wrong. Alright, so he drew some Pat ghosts, that's okay. Not a biggie. Alright, so now we can go into this final boss. Himmelthar, the big old beast. In this cool arena. He is a demon. So that's cool. Okay, they got it. Alright, so... Ah, man, I hit the wrong button. Alright, so I'm gonna anticipate that they can't be stunned. So I'm not even gonna waste my mana on them. I'm not even gonna waste it trying. Perfect. Alright, so this pendant is a 15 agility pendant. That's not as good as mine. And this charm is a dodging charm, so not going with either of those. Then the prince yelled, "Who dares disrupt the sanctity of Elgithalos? Face me, cowards!" So he's pissed that we killed his dog. I'm getting out of there. Okay. Now we go to the prince. Who is in this area, I believe. Cool. Okay, we got the crescent key. Alright, so this is the library. This is where the book can spawn. I don't see it. There is the prince. And then the chest. So I don't think, yeah, he doesn't count as, he's immune to stuns. I tried anyway. I can't do junk on this guy. That's the chest behind him back there. Yeah, I can't get, oh, he's got the Christmas hat on. So I'm gonna greed that Christmas hat. This is a one-handed sword with healing up by 12. And the healing armor. Ooh. Okay, I won the armor. I don't have healing armor. And... there's a chest in here. Alright, so I did get a couple healing pieces of my gear. Right here. Oh, we have to go to the guy? The guy on the walkway. So we go to the guy on the walkway, and then we come back here. And we go back to the chest. So this is cool. There are these little zealots, so we have to kind of walk around. Do little circles. My questy doesn't work in dungeons. Alright, so we're gonna walk around. I'll look for the book too, if they get it, but since I just won everything, I won the Christmas hat. So that's cool. We got a green Christmas hat for the bag. I got a main-handed sword, so that can actually replace... I had this +8 intellect, +5 spirit sword weapon that was doing 32 damage, and now I've gained an 8 intellect. Healing +12 and 40.7 damage. So, much better sword. And then I did not have a healing set for my offhand. I mean, for my armor. So now I've got a +23 healing set armor. So we did pretty good, actually. Gained 2 pieces of gear, plus a little vanity thing for my healing. So, back up the way we came to turn in this quest, and that's it. So it took us a while. Ah, dang it. I'm glad that they're coming, because, I mean, I think I could probably have soloed this guy. But, it's nice to have some friends. Alright, so we gotta go back to the middle walkway, then back to the library, back and forth. Snip, snap, snap. Oh man, what is this guy doing? These guys are annoying. I just wanna... I mean, luckily, I think because it's a ghost... the lore. Alright. There's that. So they did find the book. It was a leap. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he got the Librum of Rapidity. Not me. That's okay. That's another one of those things. glorious shield. I don't need that. Alright.
Peace be with you.
So, there you could talk to them again. And look, all of the ghosts are here, so that's cool. The spirits have all come, the ones that the dog ate. So again, if we want to read that a little more slow, because last time I really zoomed through it.
The Shen'dralar.
She said, so I said I know very little, and so again, I'm going to go through this slow, and then I'm going to turn it in, but I guess fast forward if you don't want to hear it again, but... The Shen'dralar were Queen Azshara's most revered arcanists. So just so you know, you could always just read this at the end when everybody's done. It was within these very walls that the Queen's most important demands were processed, often in secret. So these are not only highborn, this is a specific set of arcanist highborn. After the destruction of the well and the subsequent lethargy that overcame the highborn and lesser night elf sects, the Prince of Eldrithalas, which is this area that we're in right now... Jeez, what the heck? Why? I don't know why this stupid thing is coming at me like this. Okay. So I can solo one, but alright. Idiots. After the destruction of the well and the subsequent lethargy that overcame the highborn and lesser night elf sects, the Prince of Eldrithalas Tortheldrin began construction of the pylons that you see littering the halls of the West Wing. Continue, please.
Do you know the Highborn?
The prince plotted to imprison a demon of immense power behind a grand force field. The pylons would channel latent energies into the field, keeping it operational. While imprisoned, Imulthar would serve as a battery to the populace of Eldrithalas. So one more... Oh, because this is the crazy things that... They actually talk about this in Chronicles. So this is... After the well is gone, you have people that are still thirsty for it. This is one experiment. This group decided, let's trap a demon and drain the demon's power. Got it.
The Shen'dralar.
The siphoned energies would sustain the Highborn's magic, allowing those within the walls of Eldrithalas to feed their endless and growing magical pangs. Thousands of years passed, and the power required to keep Imulthar imprisoned while sustaining life within Eldrithalas began to shift. The cost to keep Imulthar bound grew to overshadow the rate at which energy could be siphoned and distributed. The once net gain turned to loss. I think we're going to read this in Chronicles very soon. So that's basically what you have. You have this actual group of high elves that have managed to maintain far more time as normal-ish high elves than otherwise, but because they've done this, and then eventually it was just they received diminishing returns and it all failed. I'm gonna have to kill something, aren't I?
Shen'dralar.
The highborn ghosts that you see wandering through the courtyard and halls of Eldrithalas were slain not by invading Gordok ogres or satyrs, but by the prince himself. We live in a world of endless tragedy.
The Shen'dralar.
So there you go. The people were destroyed in order to preserve the prince's immortal life and near limitless powers. The power once divided among thousands now funnels into the prince and the Shen'dralar zealots. Those few remaining survivors are directly feeding power into the pylons in order to keep Imulthar imprisoned. Should the demon break free of its bonds, it would surely destroy what little is left of this once great bastion of Arcana. Very sad tale. Thank you, Spirit. So he's been killing his own people. The madness within.
Thank you, hero. In the library at the Athenaeum, you will find an ancient chest hidden beneath the stairway. Take from it that which you desire.
Ooh. That... Okay, that Bone Crusher might be better than what I actually have right now. Let's see. We can pre-do the math on that. What is this called? The Treasure of the Shen'dralar. Okay, so it is a 53.8. So that's a big drop right there. That's like a 34-point drop. And I gained 30 of it back in strength, and I gained that +1 chance to get a crit. So that +1 to 22 frost damage, I think, is factored in to the 57.4. So I think actually that 30 strength and the extra crit, I think that's gonna... Right now I'm doing 109.8 DPS. I actually think that Bone Crusher might be better. Plus, then I'm not tied to frost damage, which has pros and cons. Yeah, so you look around, there can be little books. They found one that had a Librum of Rapidity. That's it for us. Now, we do still need to get out of here and go north. I mean, go repair. Not go north, you silly ding-dong. I don't know where we're gonna do that at. I don't want a hearth. But while I'm recruiting a group, I can always... This is a cool place. What is this? Skeletal remains... Oh, this is Elven Legends. Oh, I never completed this one. This is cool. We can do it right now. A cursory examination of the skeletal remains indicates that the flesh was seared off. Quite a grisly sight. Mourn the great loss. I very much doubt that he will have anything to say, stranger. Okay, cool. So now we can go... What are we supposed to do with that? I personally didn't mind him. It was the prince who took exception to a high elf in his domain. Alas, I am not one to question. The prince, in his defense, he did not incinerate Master Dreamseeker immediately. We most definitely do not need any more attention drawn to a stranger. Return to those that sent you in search of the lost master and tell them that nothing could be found. When this is done, and I will know when it is so, return and I shall reveal the secrets of the deceased. So then, once we go back and tell that, we will be allowed to talk to that guy and get the books and Librums and turn them into him and all that good stuff. So, that's cool. I didn't even realize. I'm glad we did that right there. I thought that was... So that's not a northern... We can still do that on Horde, though. As we walk around here. That's the prince that we killed. I don't know where the books are supposed to... There's the chest. Big old chest. And this is where we get that Bone Crusher hammer. Yeah. You open the chest to find, and we're gonna equip that bad boy. I want that thing. Oh, it looks cool too. Bone Crusher. Another blue, slight upgrade. Alright, so I think that's it for us for now. If we wanted to go out the other way, that takes you to Dire Maul North, which is maybe the way we're gonna go when we do... I don't even know how we're gonna... To be honest, don't know. I think there's a way it said you can kind of sneak your way down here quickly if you come in from Dire Maul North. So I think that's how we're gonna turn it in when we do this on Horde. We're just gonna leave the dungeon for now. Again, I do not want to hearth my way out of here. It'll be too much of a pain, especially since I have to come right back. But when I come out of here, I guess I'm gonna be walking there and back. I gotta sell some stuff. It's just too much of a pain to... It'll take longer to go sell all this crap. Alright, but we came out of here pretty good. We gained even more increase as a healer. So our Mind Carver and Chestplate of Tranquility. That was a nice upgrade. We just upgraded because of the quest. Our main weapon. We gained a vanity thing. A lot of cool stuff. Tomorrow we will run Dire Maul North, and we're just going to run it one time. That's it. We can do a tribute run. I don't know how to do that. This is this ancient equine spirit, and we'll just be doing all kinds of other stuff for funsies. The next day we'll do a Final Fantasy, and then we'll come back and we'll do Monday. We'll just do a wrap it up. Just do a date. Oh, the mobs have respawned. We'll just do a day where we run and we turn in all these quests, and we pick up all the ones that we're going to need for Upper Blackrock Spire, and that's how we'll wrap up 2025. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me and Glee Contessa as we continue to have fun experiences in this dungeon. I am truly, truly having fun, as always, and I'm looking forward to each of the additional episodes as we continue to plow on through everything in classic World of Warcraft and all the lore of Warcraft and beyond. This episode is in the pipe. 5x5.